Hey guys, what is happening? Welcome back to another edition of Turn 2 Card Breaks. And for some reason, my camera was not where I expected it to be when I started the video, but that's okay. So, you see the tote in front of me. What I've got here is a box of just random, most of them are rubber banded up, assorted cards. Um, We're going to set them kind of off to the side a little bit. I promise I'm not sneaking anything in to them. What this is a coworker of mine texted me last night and said, hey, we were cleaning out some closets at the house and I found some cards from my childhood. Now, this is a coworker that is 22, 23-ish, I believe. Wasn't allowed to ask that question when I interviewed him, but I actually know his family. So he's 22, 23. Can't really remember. But my exact answer was yes. I might have added a hell yes in front of that. But he knows my obsession with cards, and so today, he was warning me. I don't think there's anything great in there. I don't care, man. I just want to open up some cards. I want to look at some cards. I'm going to shift this back over. Sorry about all the moving around. And let's go. Mookie Wilson. Some of these are not in great shape. I did not go through them at work. I looked at a couple cards on top. You can see that one has seen better days, but we'll go through them all again after the video and get rid of anything that is just in terrible shape. I'm not really interested in keeping terrible shape cards, and we're not going to spend much time on them. We're just going to cruise through. There's an Alfonso Soriano Rookie Cup card. Cruise through, see what we got. If there's anything cool to talk about, we'll talk about it. If there's not, we'll just keep on going. So this one's kind of cool to me because I'm pretty positive he got that at a Nashville Sounds game. So that's kind of fun for me. I don't know if you guys can hear it. It's Bronson Arroyo. Was a Reds pitcher for a little while. Jim Thome, Prism. Cool card. So, been working on creating content for the channel for you guys to watch and hopefully enjoy. Oh, that's a cool card. Own the Game, Manny Ramirez. The Red Sox. That's a cool one. Never seen that before. There's an A.A. Ron Boone. Aaron Boone. You done messed up now, A.A. Ron. Anyways, working on creating content, working on a couple different series, and just putting some content out there that is a little bit different, maybe a mess of things. Gave me a great idea. So I've actually already recorded the first episode in the new series called Tales of Players I've Met. And it's going to be Tales of Players Thursdays. Tales of Players Thursdays. New episode every week. And just a little preview or a little spoiler. Episode 1. I'm putting all those sounds cards to the back because I really like those. A little dust on that. Episode 1 is Jazz Chisholm. So, pretty excited about that. I thought we'd start. That card is so off center. Thought we'd start the series with probably our favorite player that. He's the one that was probably the best to Corbin. So we'll start. We started there. So we'll go through a couple different players. I started making a list. I probably got 8 or 10 different players that we can do. So, I mean, if it's a series that lasts us 8 or 10 weeks, that's great. There's Denny Graves. There's Chris Sabo. It's too bad it's not the complete set card because I actually am looking for the complete set one. And it's not in terrible shape, so that'd been nice. So our Sabo count is at 1 for this little box. Dwayne Walker. If he was a little bit older, I would expect to see a lot more. But I definitely appreciate the content he's providing for the channel. Well, I told you about episode 1 in the spoiler that was to come, but as I'm sitting here thinking about it, a lot of these players I've never heard of, guys. That's a cool card. Albert Pujols. Never seen that. SP Authentics. It's a nice card. It's a real nice card. Cool card. We'll set that one to the side. I'm not a Pujols fan, but that's a cool card. But actually, as you're watching this, it should be on or around Friday. And that episode will have already aired. So it wasn't a spoiler. Hope you guys enjoyed episode 1 of Tales of Players We've Met. It's kind of funny. I forgot I was that far ahead in recording, which actually makes me extremely proud and happy that we have that much content ready to go. That's a cool card. Manny Ramirez baseball top. So a little bit about Parker, the kid who sent me these cards or brought me these cards. Parker and his grandfather, over the course of Parker's childhood, have attended a baseball game at every Major League Baseball stadium. They made road trips every summer and went to a couple different stadiums over the course of a few years. His favorite park is PNC Park in Pittsburgh. He enjoyed Fenway Park. He did not enjoy Wrigley Field. So, hearing those stories are pretty cool. We've we've got a couple players in here. Let's try to speed this up because I do not want to hold you guys all day. It's another one of those SP Authentics. Those are cool cards. I'm going to set that one to the side too. And like I said, I didn't go through this just because I wanted to be surprised if there was anything cool. Going through it and there not being much kind of makes you wish you would have gone through it early. There's a Pete Harnish, but it's got a big crease down the center. But you guys are seeing it for the first time with me. So that fan got a team card. That's pretty cool. I want a team card of the Reds. And they put it in their pro shop. There's 2 more fans. That's weird. Wayne Gross. Sandy Alomar. It's weird seeing him in a White Sox uniform. So let's try to blow through this a little bit more. Mike Bordick. Just as I say that, I start paying more attention to a card. Delano DeShields. Scott Nelson. Eric Davis in the wrong uniform with a big crease across the center. Let's go ahead and toss that. It got all the bad marks because he was in the wrong uniform and it had a crease. There's a Mark McGwire. Got somebody I'm going to check to see if they have that one. Norm Charlton. I promise I'll stop at anything. These are all the Sounds cards that I'm setting to the side. I've got a binder of different Sounds cards from different seasons, so I want to make sure I keep that together. There's a Donnie Baseball. That's going to go in my Donnie Baseball binder for a giveaway. As soon as it's full and as soon as I reach 300 subs, it'll be given away. You guys have got to be sharing it though. Sharing the channel, getting the word out there, and see if we can get this thing to 300. We made a lot of progress over the last couple weeks, but one here, one there, which is fine. I think our sub count isn't extremely high, but our interaction is really good. A lot of views. Patrick, there's a Troy Glaus. That's a PC hit for you, brother. That's going to come your way. Jason Giambi. Very nice. Glad to find that. All right. This is going to end up taking a little longer than I had anticipated. Sorry, guys. Hope I don't tie y'all up too long. First thing I told him whenever he gave me the cards was, quit putting your cards in rubber bands. He said he would let 12-year-old himself know. So hopefully the message gets to him. It looks like he got hungry for a snack on that one. So he'll let his 12-year-old self know. So hopefully in 20 years when he comes to work for me again, and his now 12-year-old self is coming to work for me, the cards I get then will not be rubber banded up. That'd be nice. Oh, hope everybody's having a great week. At this point, it is Friday, and I hope you guys had a good one. Fernando Tatis Sr., Trot Nixon. Cecil Fielder. Alter Rhodes. Sammy. Jose Valentine. Kevin Tapia. Joe McEwing. Mike Sweeney. Steve Howe. All right. Just try to go as quick as we can without missing much, so I'm not holding you guys over. It's a nice Sammy Sosa and pretty decent there. Corner thing. Dante Bichette. Matt Williams. Yep, I tossed them. They're in rough shape, so they're going to the trash. So when I go back through these, I can pay more attention to others. Fred McGriff, the Crime Dog. Tony Clark. Willis Roberts. There's a cool Austin Kearns. Team Heroes, a little dinged up, but I'll put it in the PC binder for my red stuff. Checklist, sweet checklist, but that one's not going to have Sabo on it, so I'm not going to worry about it. And that 05 could possibly, so we'll put it there so I can look at it later. Trash. Fleer, trash. The checklist from 84, trash. There's a sweet Spider-Man card. There's another sweet Spider-Man card. He said I was in for some surprises. He was not kidding. Sweet Spider-Man cards, some sweet checklist. Rocking and rolling through this thing. We are about halfway, maybe just under halfway done with this. If you're still with me, I appreciate it. Really like to pop up on a player that I could talk about, but a lot of these players were guys I don't know a whole lot about. So that's a Topps. Enter the ticket history promotion. Ticket from Ebbets Field, 1952. I'm going to have to find out about what that is. That's pretty cool. Even if it's nothing, it's kind of a cool little promotion piece to have to keep. That's what I like going through these collections for. Like, I'm constantly going to, oh, there's another Sabo. I have it, but happy to have it again. Look real fine in my binder. So I'm, constantly going to these little antique stores in my town. Shoot, what if we found a Billy Ripken F-Face card in this? Wouldn't that be something? But I'm constantly going to these little mom and pop antique stores in the area and Just looking to see if they have a collection they've taken on for a couple bucks that I could buy. I want one that hasn't been gone through. Truthfully, I don't really care to get one that's been sorted or gone through. I'd really like to just find some crap. That looks like a bunch of football. Not really interested in a bunch of football. So, there's some Tennessee cards. Yeah, not really interested in that. Set that to the side. He didn't tell me there's no darn foosball in here. Mama said foosball's the devil. Some round ball here. They're all dinged up. Even if there was anything, it wouldn't be anything worth writing home about, boys and girls. So those are all checklists where there's a possible Sabo. Kerry Wood, that'll go on Corbin's PC. Oh, sorry. Daryl Kyle, rest in peace. Norm Charlton. Todd Walker, nice. Andrew Jones. Tim Wallach. Wade Boggs, the Turkey Man. Bob Boone, PC. I think I have the Bob Boone. I know I have that Kerry Wood for Corbin. We got a big box of that 2002 Topps one time. Somebody had opened them all up, and they had taken most of anything of value or anything like that out of these boxes that we got a little while back. But there were still some cool cards in them. Sent a bunch of them out to friends. I know Patrick ended up getting a bunch of them, and I think Tedster got a few of them. And anybody else that wanted anything out of it, I'm sure, or anybody else that does want anything out of it, I'm sure I can hook you up. Never mind doing that. Got a big package I need to get out to Patrick. Hopefully by the time you guys watch this, it will have gone out. And I've already actually started. It's sealed up, so I can't get anything else in it. And it was crammed full, cards falling out, stuff. So I can't get anything else in it. So I've actually haven't even mailed package 1. And package 2 is already another package has already started for him. That's how we roll around here. The Klinsman household. There's an Edgar Martinez. Don't drop it. Might be the $1 million card. Daryl Kyle again. Coming up on an Eric Davis. That's a now appearing. That's a cool card. Eric Davis. Cool. That's a Starline card. I've actually kind of started concentrating on more of my 90s Reds players to collect. The Eric Davis, the Barry Larkin, the Rob Dittles, those guys. I mean, I'm still 100% in on Sabo, of course, but gotta have somebody else you're looking for. It can't always be just one player. It's tough. It makes it tough because you get into a rut. Guys, I don't know about y'all. This right here. When I am scouting baseball players, past and present, this is the type of dude right here that I'm looking for. 100%. Looks like old Uncle Rico. That's your typical uncle at a Christmas party that gets you drunk and fills everybody up. Everybody knows what I'm talking about. Everybody has that uncle or is that uncle, one of the two. And if you are that uncle, get yourself clean. And if you have that uncle, it's okay to call for help. That's what the authorities are for. Not much in that run right there. I mean, we're running in on 20 minutes at this point, and we still got quite a bit to go through. There's a Brett Favre. I think this might just be one of those videos. There's a Barry Bonds. Probably end up making the Hall of Fame this year. And There's a nice Sammy Sosa. In all reality, Barry Bonds probably should. Do I think he did it the correct way? No. Who am I to say he doesn't deserve his shot? Torrey Hunter, godfather for baseball coach at school's kids, Jason Maxwell. If you guys have any Jason Maxwell cards, hit me up. I want a few of his cards. He doesn't have many out there, and I don't have any of them. Also not going to pay for any of them, considering he's the baseball coach at the school I work at. Don Snyder, reprint card. Griffey. Yaz. Bo Jackson. Doc Gooden. Barry Larkin. Cool. Anyways, so who am I to say that Barry Larkin's numbers don't matter? There's another Larkin. I have that one now. He, even though he did it the incorrect way, he still had to hit the baseball. He still had to stay healthy. There's a bunch of Red Sox cards for Corbin. Those are cool. From the 07 World Series season. That's awesome. I'm not going to go slowly through all those, but that is really cool. For me to put in some sleeves for him. Well, that made my day. I disagree with it, with how he did it, but at the end of the day, he's one of the greatest players to ever play the game. And I think at some point, he needs to be in the Hall of Fame. Well, there's was that a Yu-Gi-Oh card? It's not Pokemon. So why not now? Feel the same way about Pete Rose, of course. And you know, my hope is once we get some of these guys that others disagree with being in there, baseball maybe will become a little more flexible on allowing Pete Rose in there. I am glad baseball is finally acknowledging the Negro League records. It's about time. I don't understand what took so long, but, well, I guess I do. But it's about time we recognize those records. And shoot, let's be honest about it. That game was a lot harder that those guys played than the game the white players played. I guarantee it. Those guys were not fighting fair. Here's some hockey cards, Patrick. They're all really dinged up, but let's blow through these and you can tell me if any of these are any good. But the game those guys played, there's a Predators card. A lot tougher than the game being played even now. So what I'm going to say is good for baseball for finally making that right. Shout out Slapnuts. And shout out Patrick, two of my followers that I know love this game right here, but I do not know a single player I have passed yet. I might be going too fast even for you guys, but my baseball guys, there's a David Legwand. I do know him, former Predator. His name I heard on the radio here a lot. Chemo Timian, yeah, knew that name. Can't say it for nothing, but I knew it. All right, we're closing in. We're almost done. We got a stack and a half left. There's a Griffey, limited edition Griffey. Limited to 5 million. This is a cool card. I did see this one today. That's a cool card. Pedro Martinez. These are all pretty beat up. There's another Griffey. Rod Carew. That's a cool card. Pokey Reese. Another Pedro. All right. stack and a half left here. So maybe another 5-10 minutes. I've held y'all 25 minutes at this point. I might as well have ripped open a whole box of cards here. But that's okay. We're going to get through it. My average viewership will go way down after this one. The percentage anyways. Time you guys watch. And I understand that because at this point, I'm not even holding my own attention. But looking for that diamond in the rough. There's another one that's cool. SP Authentics I thought so much of early on. Scott Rowland, Diamond Ink. Mike Mussina. I'm done. So looking for that diamond in the rough. Let's be honest about it. Looking for that old famous Topps update card from right around these times right here. You know what I'm talking about. Roger Clemens. Anything. Van Plesac, I don't care what it is. He bought a lot of junk wax when he was a young boy. Sure. I know his family liked to go to flea markets. I'm sure they found a lot of cards at flea markets. He said he used to have a whole bunch more, but he don't know what happened to him. So, is that not all of us? Every one of us. Everybody watching this video right now, there's some NASCAR. Here's some Titans team stuff. I'm not going to go through all that right now. That's old Titans stuff. I actually had a mail day I was going to show off, but I think I'm going to hold off. I actually have this card already. It's an oversized Red Sox card from '07, but I've left it sealed up. Let's see. Alan Kawicki, rest in peace. Guys, that looks like we're about to come to an end. Nothing crazy in it. If you made it this far, if you made it to the Darrell Waltrip Western Auto card, let me know. Be sure to take care of each other. Life's tough out there. I think we all could use a friend here and there. Shoot, hang on. This is from the St. Louis Cardinals. It's another team set. And this might go to Max with Father and Son's cards. I think that's who this belongs to. It's pretty cool. But I am not keeping this. This will bring me bad luck sitting in my house. So that's going to go to Max. All right, guys. Take care of each other. Help each other out. Be a light in somebody's life. And until next time, peace.